first place? Who wrestled North Florida? Who got first place? Who got first place here over there? Who else wrestled in the big tournament and got first place? Who didn't place where they wanted to place? Why didn't you place where you wanted to place? Huh? Took a bad shot. Is it probably because you don't pay attention all the time in practice? Maybe a little bit? Maybe a little bit. Do you have potential? Can you be good? Guess what? The only way you're going to be good in wrestling, what do you have to do with that? In this room. You understand? If you coast in practice, guess what happens in match? You coast. If you put your hands on your hips in practice, guess what happens in match? You stand on your knees, Noah, in practice, what happens in match? Huh? You took third this weekend. You happy with that? Why'd you take third? Well, I mean, could you wrestle better? Why? Why'd you get third? How many of you guys were beat before you went on the mat?
Noah, James.
Raise your hand.
Ian.
Noah.
Raise your hand if you wrestled a guy before, you heard he was great, and you got a little nervous. Raise your hand.
It's okay.
Raise your hand, it's okay. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't come back in. Let me tell you something. The thing about wrestling is, he has to do the same things I have to do every day, right? What is there to be nervous about? Listen to this. Can he kill you? Did you live afterwards? Like, think about the hardest practices you had. Like, I used to remember, you know, my dad used to say, look, I said, Dad, man, college wrestling's tough. He said, you ain't gonna die. If you come out of it and you live, you're okay. So, the toughest match you ever had, did you die? Obviously not, because you're here, right? Can he kill you? All he can do is do what? Beat you. Can you beat him, though? But if you go in with the mindset like, oh my God, I don't know if I can beat this guy. Guys, if he's a state champ, and you're wrestling, guess what you have a shot to do? So why don't we think that we're a state champ too? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about winning a state championship? Did you think about it, really? Did you really say, I'm going to be a state champ? Or did you say, I want to be a state champ? Which one? You are a state champ? But we ain't yet. Somewhere, we screwed up. Noah, you did better getting off your knees today. How many times did you go to your knees this week? In the match you lost? How many times?
Can't even tell you.
A bunch. We don't go to our knees, can we win that match? Can we win? If we don't go to our knees, can we win that match? Who went to their back this weekend? Don't go to your back, you know how many matches? What's the percentage of wins? 90% chance of winning if you don't go to your back, guys. That's high. You gotta just refuse to go to your back. That's got nothing to do with technique. That's just saying, look, no matter what happens, I ain't going to my back. That's it. Part of being a warrior. Like all this mat drill stuff we do, is put you guys. Most kids your age wouldn't do this. You know that, right? They won't. Like some of you guys play football, right? How many of your teammates come out here and do this? How many of you won't? Your toughest, and two brothers, Scott and them, tough kids, right? On the football field. On the football field, right? Guess what? When they came in here, how many days did they last? 1 or 2 a week. Say, hey, this ain't for me. This sport ain't for everybody. But the ones it's for, man, you know, there's different kinds of dogs. You know that, right? You know that? You know, I know pit bulls get a bad rap, but one thing about a pit bull, you know what a pit bull has? Heart. They don't stop, man. Like if you teach a pit bull to fetch a ball, they'll fetch it till they almost die. I mean, my dogs do it all the time. If I throw a stick, they're gonna go hard, hard, hard. You get a poodle. Poodle, you may fetch it once, but then when you throw it out there again, he's tired. Guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna sit down and look at you and say, you better go get that stick. You know that, right? Guys, we want some pit bulls in this wrestling. Really? Tenacious. Always on the attack. Always on the attack. Getting tired's a middle thing. Don't you think that? Someone,